What's up, guys, and welcome back. Sorry for the short absence. I was in Europe and now I'm getting settled in and I'm getting a new schedule underway. So I'll be streaming 5 days a week on Twitch, close to nighttime. And then also I'm doing coaching during this summer at mastery.gg. And then I'm going to be trying to make a YouTube video every other day. So that's what's going on for this summer. Going to be doing full time. So hopefully I'm able to hold on to that. And thank you guys for sticking with me. So today we're going to be going over a deck, a hog cycle pressure deck, princess, and there's a little bit of a spell bait to it, but it's mainly hog reliant for damage, and then it has really good defenses for this meta, especially against bridge spam or whatever, and any deck that has a lot of rush cards. So I tilted a little bit during my two losses, and it's kind of self-explanatory how it cycles fireball really fast, so it beats these musketeer decks really easy. But let's just show like a pressure deck here. I think I made some misplays in this game, but still kind of get a feeling. So most of the time, whenever they pump, I didn't know at this point what exactly this deck was. Most of the time when they pump, you want to pressure really quickly with hog, taking advantage of it, similar to how you do with like a battle ram, so that you get some tower damage, and then you usually can defend well enough that a 2 elixir lead for your opponent won't spell disaster. At this point, I kind of realized it was more of a bridge deck, so I didn't really need to say fireball quite as much. But if you do use fireball, you can cycle to it. The only time you run into a problem is if you fireball a pump and they have minion horde, and they immediately rush. So I wouldn't do that. But I knew at this point he probably didn't have that, so I went in. And then right here, I ended up defending decent, but I messed up by letting the bandit connect. So he uses log, and that makes me, I'm aware now that he doesn't have log, but unfortunately I had to use goblins in that defense as well. So a smart log by him, honestly. Here, okay, so one mistake I made is as soon as that interaction was done, I could have rushed with hog and he wouldn't have had the elixir. See, he would have had to use like baby dragon or something. He wouldn't have had the elixir to cycle the night witch in time. So that was a mistake, and I knew as soon as I had waited, I was like, dang, hog is better at low elixir. And then I missed the fireball. Even though I won this match, made some decent amount of misplays. Goblins can fully counter battle ram if you play them faster, so that was a little bit of a misplay as well. And then he activated my king tower. Sloppy game from both of us, but you can kind of see how this deck pressures and defends. I probably could have had a better example, but yeah, no, I just stall. Probably should have used a different one. But just imagine, but better. Yeah, anyway, it's good against bridge spam though if you play it correctly. Let's show versus graveyard, and then let's hop into a live battle afterwards. I played pretty clean this game. So Mega Minion for the night, and then goblins for the graveyard. Especially when you rush this early in the game like that, you don't have enough elixir for poison immediately. So goblins would have got the job done either way. Log wasn't able to reach them. I'm going to take advantage of this and use a hog. Unfortunately, I accidentally put the hog in front of the ice golem, and you want the ice golem in front so it tanks the tower. And then the ice golem wasn't targeted by the skeletons either, so yeah, good job, ice golem. You're still alive instead of the hog. So that was a little bit of a misplay by me. I should have waited a little bit longer before playing that hog. But that being said, I have a huge elixir lead, so. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cycle, and I'm going to go back to an ice golem hog goblin push, I believe. Because I know that my opponent doesn't have log in hand since he just used it on princess. So this push is really threatening. And if he had played Tombstone, the goblins would have just eaten it up. So now this hog is getting in for a ton of damage. Ice Golem slows down the Mega Minion, keeping him alive even longer. And now that tower is basically dead. Very good punish there. And he wasn't able to graveyard because he was busy defending. Here, I want to keep my princess alive to pressure. And I end up keeping her alive. I didn't want to give him log value, so I didn't play goblins, but I did take out the knight with the Mega Minion, so decent value there. Not bad at all. Made him respond. And now I'm so far ahead that I just need to defend, so your main defense against graveyard is going to be your ice golem, that was a value fireball, your goblins, and then your log, of course. Tombstone just put down to distract. If you put down Tombstone in the middle like that, or if you put it down in the corner next to the tower, you can try to force your opponent to poison it, And then if they poison it, you can space out your other troops. Well, since you don't have archers, I would say not to put it near your tower. Just put it in the middle. And then when you play goblins, he won't be able to poison both. And that Tombstone will get value. And I got a value fireball there. Like I said, I'm just really trying to run the clock out. Mega Minions should be used to take out whatever tank they have at the front. See right here, I'm using Ice Golem to tank skeletons and then Princess to clean up at the back. Alright, so the Hog will go forward here. I did guess right on that preemptive log, but unfortunately, I did it just a little bit too early. Once again, another value fireball. He groups up his troops a little bit too much for me. And I'm able just to defend out and then fireball log for the victory. And quickly before I get into my matches, I just want to show there's a mirror match at the beginning here, I believe. Yeah. In the mirror match, basically what you have to do is just predict tombstones, which he does a good job at the beginning. But then also predicting the defensive tombstones to avoid fireballs when they predict. So he gets a decent fireball there. He played it before the tombstone was even played, I believe. Cleared out the tombstone. Misses the Mega Minion though, so not that bad for me. Hog gets one hit through there if you only use a tombstone like that. I take a little bit of damage there. I get a good fireball here, lots of value. Hog gets 3 hits, very big. And then here he tries to go with preemptive fireball, but I play the tombstone high for that purpose and then follow up with goblins. I wanted that princess to lock on a tower, and then I fireballed because I wanted to kill her, but he played Ice Golem fast enough. But then he logs, so I know that he won't be able to log a tombstone, so as long as I don't let him fireball, I'm good. In this game too, my log's just too early. Just gotta wait like half a second more and that Hog would have got 2 hits instead of 1. Set up Princess. Once again. Fireball. Played a little bit higher. His log was a little bit early that time too. And then at this point I know that I just go Fireball and I win. So it's really just about tombstone placements and fireballs. Alright, we're 10-2. Let's try to finish out this grand challenge. And I got another competitive player. That's fun. Alright. Alright, Princess. This is a solid start pretty much always. Maybe playing the same deck as me. Oh, we played it late. Nice. Good start. Alright. So yeah, it's definitely Hog for him. I'll go ahead and take this log once I can. Well played. I thought he would try to fireball instead. A princess because he didn't have a log in hand. Nice. Alright. Ooh, we missed. Nice. Got him. Woo! Not perfect from either of us, but take the win. Okay. Sorry if I didn't talk much. Yeah, he's from Adult. He's a good player, so I had to focus. Alright, so next up will be Werewolf. I do not know this player, but doesn't mean I should underestimate him. Princess in the back, safe start. Take out this bandit. Okay, now I'm gonna go all in. Don't want to use goblins because Princess is behind it. I don't want to give that much value. Yeah, see, he would have logged, so glad I didn't. Oh, if that Princess could have like actually got like another shot off, that would have been so beautiful, but oh well. This could be through Musk, but it probably doesn't have minion horde, so I'm okay fireballing that. I can always cycle to another one. Okay, it's just Pekka. Alright, I can definitely win this matchup. I just gotta play correctly. Don't want to play Tombstone yet because I don't want to give him too much value. Go ahead and get Mega Minion chipping down at that Pekka. Okay, that poison's not really a big deal. Strike Baby Dragon. Prevent damage. Princess is good for me. It's going to be a nuisance for him to deal with. If he logs it, I'll be able to punish with goblins in the future. Ooh. Good log for him. He didn't do. I don't think he did that on purpose. I mean, he didn't, but it was mostly bad positioning for goblins by me. But I don't know why I say good game. If he plays Pekka at the back, I can rush. So he'll have to defend this, and in the meantime, a Mega Minion will get a lot of free damage on the Pekka. I messed up pretty bad. Nice, I timed it just right. Let's go! I almost threw it, but I won. Yeah! Ooh, that got me hyped, man. That wasn't bad at all. Okay, cool. I threw it, but then he didn't throw it. I was waiting. I was like, play your Pekka, play your Pekka, play your Pekka, and then he doesn't have the elixir to adequately defend, and I'm able to get that goblin in the fireball, and I get enough damage to take out the tower there. That felt good. Okay. That's a YouTube video, boys. Alright, so heal. Knight, get some free gold. Goblin hut. Giant. Goblins. Bola. Executioner. Rage. Mega Minion. Musketeer. And Goblin Gang. Not the best chests ever, but... Oh, and I forgot to mention, this deck is also an excellent ladder deck. Of course, you have to have Princess, but what you can do is if you don't have a high-level Princess, you can replace her with Dark Goblin, or even Electro Wiz if you want to. It's a versatile slot. And then I guess you can use Zap if you don't have a high-level log, but this is a ladder deck as well. It's great in challenges. Very versatile right now. Really good against this meta, and really good against 3 Muskies, even though we didn't play any 3 Musk, well, a little bit, that one back there, but we didn't play much 3 Musk heal. But very good against 3 Musk as well, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.